I am so Kodili-nye. Recently, the federal government set up Southeast Development Commission, and it was headed by the managing director is Anambra State-born Mike Okoye, too, and the chairman is Chief Emeka Nwogo, and a lot of people were very, very happy about this initiative because Southeast has suffered and the rest of Igbo land has suffered from years of marginalization in all fields. And you cannot even imagine that this is the only area that you don't have a rail network. Most of the roads are in bad shape. The federal government is not even providing anything at all in the region, in spite that this region is one of the smallest in landmass, meaning that if they provide exactly what they provide in other regions in this region, what will happen is that this region will look far, far better because the landmass is quite small, meaning that if you build 100 kilometers of road in other region and come and build 100 kilometers worth of road in the southeast, you will see it and you will feel it. But they are not going to do it because Nigeria is not a country that want to grow. Rather, the leaders are mostly sectional and wicked and selfish. So, but that's not what we are here for. But we are going to listen to the advice by the governor of Anambra State on the visiting team of this Southeast Development Commission. And you bet me that his advice is something that you don't get from politicians, you normally get from statesmen and wise men. And you will bet me that this is what will be a game changer if they can listen to him and do exactly what he has just said. Because, you know, a lot of things has happened over the years concerning South-South Economic Development Commission, which has made them to derail and a lot of other things. But this one, if they follow this wise counsel, I do believe things will change for good. Before we do, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I am still Kodili-nye, the son of wonderful. Stay tuned.
Is what needs to happen, and knowing what we can lobby for as a group, that if we get 1, 2, 3 done over a legislative cycle of 4 years, you can say this is what we need. Like I said, I'm not talking as governor of Anambra. I'm talking about somebody who spent decades thinking, talking, writing, advocating for what we have today. And we should not waste this opportunity. And the only way that we don't waste it is that we do it 180 degrees differently. So if what you deliver in 5 years is Southeast Regional Network, rail network, connect all the capitals with a rail. That's the master plan. Focus on one. And when you've proven that 1-point agenda, we'll put in 2nd-point agenda. But once you open a floodgate that anything can be, then that place will become a market transaction. So you're going to have 50 important matters, and you are going to sprinkle. And in 5 years' time, some will be abandoned, and you'll be asking, what did you do? So let's write that report card today and to say 5 years coming, this board will be able to say to the Southeast, we unlocked this, I'll say this opportunity, and this is its capability in part. Then you take on the second, you take on the third. That way, I can bet you the Southeast Development Commission will be one that will be different from the rest. You know, I'm not a politician. I speak as it is.
Yeah, I think you have heard from the horse's mouth. That's a mighty advice. This advice, you don't get it from politicians because Southeast needed something of this. Think about that when they really start this rail project that will link the whole Southeast, all the whole major cities in the Southeast together and down to the connecting to the South or Port Harcourt. This will be a massive game changer because suddenly that area will really turn into a real, I would say, a one city region. And this will draw a lot of our people home and will make movement very easy. And it's quite cheap to do that for them. And if they do it side by side, like building a big motorway that will have a rail component in it, like what Tinubu is doing, Lagos Calabar motorway. They will just do a motorway that have in the middle of it a train station, a train facility. This will now move around the whole Southeast and join to the South. So this will open up massive development in the Eastern region and Nigeria as a whole. And this advice is something you don't get from politicians. Politicians, most of the time, they don't talk like this. Have you ever heard all those people making noise talking about this? They are not saying it because they don't want to, and they don't want the development of the people. Even the federal government is not even talking about these things because they don't want the region to grow. They don't want to develop Nigeria. They just want to say, oh, sectional thing, forgetting that if you don't develop the whole country or places you have comparative advantage or spreading the development objective, the country will not move forward. That's why the country has lagged behind in spite of over 60 years of independence. So, ka anyị dozie be anyị, ọ bụ na ha ga-eme ihe ndị a tinyere ọ ga-eme ka be anyị chakee, and ọ ga-return a lot of ndị be anyị nọ ebe dị iche iche, and also bring in some jobs that you don't see anywhere. So that's what is very, very important. Very, very important. So it will help to bring net population gain in the Southeast and also bring in needed jobs. So I don't know what's your own opinion to that. Do you think what Soludo said is the right approach or the right thing to do? Especially when you are building like a motorway with a rail in it. So motorway, two things in one. So doing a motorway in the middle of it with a rail component, I think that will be the best, the best to go. It's like similar to what the Anambra State government is doing. If the new rail network they are trying to do, if they now do a motorway, building a motorway along that line, and the rail will be going in the middle of it, that will be a major game changer in the whole thing. So I will do a vlog on that later, but for now, let us go with this. What is your own opinion? Please go and drop a sweet comment, and we will continue from there. See you in the next one, and God bless you. Bye.